Good morning, teacher. How are you today? We're good. Okay, may I request everyone to please stand up and I want Inday Lara to please lead us.
Our Father in heaven, give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Alright, before you sit down, can you arrange your chairs and pick up some papers under your chairs? Okay, you know they Who is absent today, class? Only our team teacher. Why is she absent? Okay. So, do you want to dance, class?
Yes!
So, I want all to please stand up again because I prepared a video dance. All you need to do is to follow the steps that shows the
We are happy family. Zuba, 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 zuba family. We are family. Our happy family. Yeah. Zuba, zuba,
now takers. Why we start our lesson for today? I have here a funny picture. That picture, you will identify what are the rules in the family. Okay. This sideways is
Father.
What is the rule of our father?
Haligi na
Right, good. Very good. What about this side?
The mother.
Question na lang.
Ilaw ng tahanan.
How about this two?
The children. The
What
bunga.
are the rules in the family? Guys, are you ready for our lesson for today? Yes! So, very good. Do you know what is folk song?
Yes.
Okay, can anyone tell or share the idea what is folk song is about? You guys get yes, stand up. And can you share your thoughts or your views? What is folk song?
For me, folk song is traditional dance.
Okay, very good. Let's give Elizabeth a round of applause. So, additionally, folk songs are simple in melody and in lyrics, make it easy to remember and sing. And they are accompanied with musical instruments. Get it, class?
Yes.
Okay, very good. lyrics, okay? So after you watch that, kung balik tatay ang nanay, I have a question. What is the meaning and message conveyed in the lyrics of this song? Sayan? Okay. Thank you. Is this song served as a appreciate the honor of love and the sacrifices of their parents? Yes. It gives her a lot.
Since they introduced to you the title of the song, ang Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay, so let's dig deeper to their origin, description, and symbolism. Are you ready, class?
Yes.
Okay, may I see your thumbs if you are all ready? Very good. So please all participate, okay?
Yes.
And listen attentively to teacher. So where did Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay came from? So please read everyone. It's
It's a silent song that holds deep cultural significance in the Philippines, particularly in the Visayas region. The title translates to love of mother and father in English.
So Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay came from
Visayas.
Okay, very good. And then it holds deep cultural significance in the Philippines. Let's discuss about the origin of Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay. So, the exact origin of the song Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay is not well documented. So that means, class, that nang wala di siya ka ng not fully documented. So, nagawa niyo siyang i-search from the history, then wala kayo information about nila. Kaya they are not, this song is not well documented. But it is believed to have originated from the Visayan-speaking provinces in the Philippines. So, this song is from Visayan, right? Because when we say Gugma, the language is from Visayan. And then, Tatay o Nanay is Bisaya. And doon ay atong ginatawag sa ato ang mga ginikanan. And then, the song has been passed down through generation and is often sung during family gatherings, cultural events, and celebration. So, where did the song often sung?
During family gatherings, cultural events, and celebrations.
Very good. So, let's move forward to the description of the song Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay. So, Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay is a expresses love and gratitude towards parents. So when we say gugma, it talks about the love of the parents to their children. So it portrays the deep bond between a child and their father and mother. So the lyrics often describe the sacrifices, care, and unconditional love that parents provide throughout a person's life. The song serves a tribute to the selfless love and dedication of parents. So, after our graduation, nakabantay ba mo na na-tribute to parents?
Yes.
Yes. Kay, kana serves as pasalamat sa mga sakripisyo, sa ilang pag-care, o sa ang ilahang unconditional love. Diri na to. Do we understand each other?
Yes.
Okay. So let's move forward to the symbolism of this song, Ugma ni Tatay ug Nanay. So, this song is symbolized as the family love. Because ang Ugma ni Tatay ug Nanay symbolizes the enduring love and devotion within a family, particularly the bond between parents and children. It serves as a tribute to the selfless love and sacrifices that parents make for their families. So, understandable, right?
Yes.
That ang Gugma ni Tatay is about the love of family. So, second, we have cultural identity. So, this song symbolizes the cultural identity and values of the Visayan people, highlighting the importance of family, community, and tradition in Visayan society. So, what's the second symbolism of the song? Because symbolizes the please rise kaila. Hindi kaila.
Because it highlights the importance of family and community.
Thank you. Let's give a hand to Kaila. So the third symbolism is the heritage preservation. So through songs like Ang Gugma ni Tatay ug Nanay, the Visayan culture and musical heritage are preserved and passed down to the future generations, ensuring that the tradition and values embodied in the song continue to resonate. So that means that this song is ito siya nga. From our ancestors to the present, to the present. Ganang ginagamit siya ng sa past until now. So, okay po. So, do we understand each other in class?
Yes, sir.
So, what is Gugma ni Tatay ug Nanay? Symbolized as
Family love, cultural identity, heritage, preservation.
okay? I can see that all of you are listening and learning about. You learn a lot from the song Gugma ni Tatay ug Nanay. So let's give ourselves a round of
Okay, since you already know the origin, description, and symbolism of the Visayan folk song, Ang Gugma ni Tatay ug Nanay, now let us proceed to the instruments. First is a guitar. The guitar is a versatile instrument commonly used in Filipino music. It can provide rhythmic accompaniment and melodic support for the song. So, have you already seen a guitar class?
Yes.
Teacher. Okay. I guess all of you here already know or have already seen a guitar, because this is the most commonly used instrument in music. Next is the bandurria. The bandurria is a small, pear-shaped string instrument similar to the mandolin. It is often used in Filipino folk music and symbols to provide melodic and harmonic support. So it is quite similar with the guitar, because it is also had a string. Next is the ukulele. The ukulele is a small, four-string instrument that can add a light and cheerful sound to the song. It is commonly used in the folk music arrangement. So this is also quite similar to the guitar, right? But this just have a four string while the guitar has six string. Yes. Next is the tambourine. The tambourine is a percussion instrument with jingles that can add a lively and rhythmic element to the music. It is often used in traditional Filipino music to enhance the beat and add texture to the sound. Next is the violin. The violin can provide a beautiful and expressive melody for the song. It is commonly used in folk music arrangements to add a rich and emotional quality to the music. Next is the flute. The flute can add a delicate and ethereal quality to the song. Its melodic lines can enhance the overall sound and create a serene atmosphere. Next is the cello. The cello can provide a warm and resonant bass line and harmonies to support the melody. It adds depth and richness to the music. So it is quite similar with the violin. It's just that the cello is bigger than the violin. So that's all about the instruments that we use for the Visayan folk song, Ang Luma ni Tatay Ugnan.
Okay, so we have discussed everything about the Visayan folk song, the Gugma ni Tatay and Nanay. So, again, I have a question. What is a folk song? So, based from earlier, so I will call a student. Nanny, okay, so
Unang bibit.
Miss Baguio, for you, what is a folk song?
Traditional folk song.
Okay, so very good. Let's give Lisbeth a 3 clap. So earlier we discussed the Gugmali, Tatay and Nanay, the origin and concept. So what is the theme or the message that is conveyed in the song? So I will pick one student. Okay, so Gabino, please stand up. So from the song, what is the main theme or the message conveyed? Okay, very good. Let's give Gabino a 5 claps. So now, did you understand the physical signs and symbols? Yes, teacher. Okay, so I have here, and I will distribute to you the musical piece of Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay.
Give it to me.
Okay, so I want you to look at the musical piece. Okay, so from the musical piece, here, look at this. So, how many sharks have you seen? Yes, no shark because because here we have flat. Yeah, so you have seen a two flat. So what is the key signature here?
3, 4.
Yes, 3, 4. And how about the time signature?
3 key signature sa nila.
3, 4.
Key signature sa nila.
Okay, so class, the key signature here is key of C because we have two flats. And the time signature is 3, 4. Very good. So, what kind of note will receive one beat? Yes, the quarter note. Okay, class, now that you've learned about the lesson this morning, I want you to please stand up. Stand up, please. So this time, before we will sing the lyrics of the song Gugma ni Nanay o ni Tatay, I teach you first how to do a kudali hand signal while sing the song as well. So, eyes on me, class. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, let's do it together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, ti. Again, balik. Again, balik. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Alright, this piece seated. So this time, I want you to watch and listen the video presented and try your best to learn and familiarize the song Gugma ni Nanay o ni Tatay because later on, you will perform this here in front. Just listen to class and try to familiarize the song. Okay, class. This time, I want you to group into two. This is the group 1 and this is the group 2. And I want you to perform Gugma ni Tatay. And this time, I give you 2 to 3 minutes to practice Gugma ni Nanay o ni Tatay. This is the group 1 and this is the group 2. Everyone? Everybody sing. Gugma ni Tatay, Gugma ni Nanay, sama-sama kinasasungkot, diriyon na tugma. Gugma ni Papa, Gugma ni Mama, pag-inagin at pagdagat, diriyon matugtad. Sa hirap. Okay, class. Grade 1, are you ready to sing the Gugma? I mean, group 2. I mean, group 1, are you ready to sing? Okay, group 1, are you ready to sing the song Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay? Yes! Please be stand up. And come here in front.
Apa dah masalah?
Come here, class. They're in front. Class.
Anak ko mamiyo na.
What's up,
Okay, kanan.
Kita na ba?
Wait, okay, thank you, Rosu. Take your seat now. Okay, before we proceed to our assessment today, I want you to close your eyes and feel how grateful you are to have your parents, your nanay and tatay.
Okay, now thank you for the participation, everyone, in today. And for the page 1, you need to fill in the blank. And for the page 2, you need to answer the true or false within 5 minutes only. Am I understood, everyone?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, class, answer the questioner silently. Okay, class, answer the assessment silently. Okay, are you done? write your name ba yan?
Okay, for your assignment class,
I want you to memorize the song Gugma ni Tatay o Nanay and sing this song to your parents or guardians. And then kindly do a video recording when you sing it to your parents and guardian. Am I understood?
Yes!
Okay, now everyone, I want you to stand up for our closing prayer. Okay, in thy name, please lead the prayer.
As it was in the beginning, is now, never shall be, world without end.
Okay, thank you.